Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times. Scar here, bringing you another super awesome Minecraft project. And in today's episode, we return to the Scarland Roller Coaster to work on our automated roller coaster station. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back to Scarland, and it's always great to have you here for another super awesome build. And we're here in the roller coaster lobby because this is going to be our final episode within the roller coaster station, and we're finally moving on to the ride after we build today's automatic launching system for the minecarts and retrieval and kind of recycling minecart system. So we got a ton of redstone things to do today, and you know me and redstone, not always the best of friends, but we're definitely going to try to do our best. And let's take a look at the exit here. So we had to build the exit in our last episode, and as you remember, we built this along here where the car comes flying along here, stops here, you get out, and then this will push the block here and send the minecart into its storage facility. I did add the block right here to try to work a little bit out of the failure rates, but what I found is actually that this will be a little more efficient once the minecarts are coming in there at their normal speed, and they'll actually be a little bit more lined up there and work a little bit better. But yeah, we are going to get now into the launching system, which is really exciting that we're finally kind of getting into the things that make the roller coaster move. So hopefully you're excited, but let's take a look at our garbage can and our drinking fountain, and of course our chicken exit, because if you're a little bit chicken and don't want to ride the ride, this is your exit for you. But I know us here scars, we're brave, so we're going to get into the switchbacks here and run along here as we get closer to the entrance. And there's our maintenance tunnel down below, and of course here is our kind of a little entrance here. We're going to build a ride console and stuff to kind of give the impression that you're kind of making things work. We might even put a villager in here who kind of is the ride operator. But yeah, so let me jump over here real quick. And what we're going to have is we're just going to have a simple pressure plate here that you walk over and get in line. And once you hit that pressure plate, a minecart is going to be launched from our storage area, and you can see it roll all the way across here and line up here and get ready for you to board. So pretty darn cool, and I think that's going to be a really fun solution for this. There we go. And I actually, for testing purposes, already have put a piston down here and then place an additional block over it like so. So once the cart has been pushed here, that goes up and then it sends you on your way. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's get out some track. Beautiful. And we're going to put a powered rail right there. And then I'm just going to run this like so. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to remove that block real quick. I'm going to put an activator rail there because that's going to be needed for another thing in a moment. Actually, what I'm going to do here is to give it a little bit of a thrust there. I'm going to put that right there. And now I'm going to start this pattern that we did over in our exit area. The reason why I'm using so many detector rails is I want to give it a more of an industrial feel with a little bit more detail and things of that nature. Let me get one more going. There we go. As you know, with most roller coasters, if you look down at the station tracks, there's a lot of like mechanisms and mechanical wizardries and things that looks really cool. And I want to bring that feel to this particular build. So that's why there's quite a few different little track detectors. My words. But anyway, I think that looks pretty cool, and it gives it kind of a nice feel along here. And then I'm going to go like something like that, and then block, and then go like that, and then continue that pattern along here. But I won't bore you with doing that again. There we go. We'll just continue that on just a little bit. Let's swap our track out for now. And let's grab out a few other materials we are going to need. There's my repeaters. There we go. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to run down some redstone. As you can see, I've kind of got this pattern as we had this already placed down, and I kind of ran some redstone along here. So I stepped it down from this block, step, and then brought it across here like that. Forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then space, and then put it right there. And now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get some blocks going here. So get some repeaters. I think I'm going to get about 3. So I was trying to get a little bit of a test idea to make sure this all kind of lined up a minute ago. And I think it'll work. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's 12. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Does not, but we'll do our best to try to get it as close as we can. I've tested this out a few times in a test world, and everything should work. So everything should work, but of course everything needs trial and adjust. So of course we'll make sure we get all of our trial and error. So right now this is where our pressure plate's going to go. So we're going to place some redstone along here. There we go. Bring that up to there, looking super fancy. And yeah, so they're getting there. So eventually we'll have our gate, have an automatic gate opener and stuff like that. But we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. But right now we're going to run this all the way down to here. Let's see, just a little bit farther, just a little bit farther. Of course, we're going to need to add some repeaters along here to continue the signal. So when the minecart has been, you've been ejected from the minecart and it's been sent down here, it'll go flying up here and then land at this top point right there. So let me get out a few extra supplies here. What we're going to need is we're going to need you. Let's see. I'm going to need to get out a couple things. I'm just going to get rid of a couple of my tools for now. There we go. Let me see how this will work actually. Okay, let's bring this up to here. And then let me actually put a little redstone torch there. Oh, there you go, little buddy. And then let me grab you. There we go. Grab that one out and then grab that right there. That should be enough power. These little rails should be enough, I think. If it's not, just put some extra there. It's not a big deal. All right, and then place that like so. Place that right there. Oh, I need to get that on there. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. And now let's see. How am I going to do this here? Let's go like that. Yeah, that'll work perfect. And then of course, let's get out our sand and our cactus. So this is so that the cactus will, create like a braking mechanism for the minecart. So the minecart will hit that, go down into the hopper, and then be sent on its way when it's been called. There we go. Now let's grab our redstone. So hopefully this makes sense. It should make sense. It better make sense. I hopefully got this all to work pretty well. I've tested it. I've tested it a couple times, so it very much should work. And if it does the first time, that would be amazing, but I doubt it. What I found, at least with redstone, is it never usually works the first time. You always got to kind of do a little trial and adjust here and there. But for the most part, I think this will work. I think this will work. We'll light that up, get that all going. I think these are all in the right orientations. Let me clean that up a little bit. Just give you a quick overview of how that looks. Looking super snazzy. All right. And now let's work our way back over here because I think there's still maybe just a few little things still to do. Let's actually go up here and get some work done at the top here. So yeah, so give me a couple minutes here. Let me kind of do a little trial and adjust, catch my breath, and I'll see you in just a moment. All right, and welcome back. So I've been doing some trial and adjust, and I think I've actually got something here. I think I've got something. We're making some progress finally. All right, so I'm going to quickly add a torch here because I forgot to add that. So add a torch just one block over, so when the piston actually pushes the minecart over here, this powered rail is actually powered by this one. So when the powered rail is moved to this block, it's then powered by this one. So we had forgotten that. And also we forgot to add the half slab up here above the pressure plate. Okay, so up here, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get out our redstone, and this is a detector rail on this block right there. So we're gonna run some redstone down here, like so. Let me make sure we're all lined up and ready to go. This is the part where it's kind of like trial and adjust. So you're just kind of like 1, 2, 3. So something like that, 1, 2, 3, just something like that, and maybe do a click here and there. Let me make sure that's all the way clicked. There we go. And I'm going to do 3 on each one of those. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. And I'm going to swap in some redstone on the back here. Beautiful. And then bring the redstone all the way up here. So we're just going to make a little bridge over this one. There we go. And then down into the pit here, up into this block. So it goes right into there. Then we're going to place a block here and a block there. So this one's depowered by that one. Beautiful. And then you could hear above the gate should have closed, and this all should work at this point. This all should work. All right, here we go. Here we go. So you're just walking along. I can't wait to ride the roller coaster, getting all lined up and ready to go. Oh my gosh, come on, open gate. Okay, it's okay. It's all right. The gate didn't open at the exact moment, so I kind of want to get in the exact measurement of how that gate's opens. Okay, let me go over here. I want to watch this. Okay. Okay, so it just needs to open a little sooner. Okay, we got this. This is all right. It's actually working, and I think it's going to be super, super duper fun. We just need to give this just a couple, I don't know, just do something like that. something like that. So it's all about trial and adjust, trial and adjust. If you ever seen like a theme park attraction kind of going from, construction phase to operational phase, there's just the craziest things kind of crop up. That should be closed. But anyway, it's fun to watch that. And oh, I think it worked. I think it worked. Let's do it one more time. One more time. Here we go. All right, we're in line. We're so excited. We're going to go on a wild ride. Here we go. Open the gate, onto the ride, and away we go onto our super journey. And now we're getting propelled back because there's minecars everywhere now. Oh, that's amazing. All right, guys, give me a couple minutes here. Let me kind of do a cleanup phase here, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. And we've done some trial and adjust a little bit more here, and it is looking super fancy. So let's head on down and just get a brief kind of overview down in the maintenance area. So we're down here in the maintenance area, and as you can see, this is kind of where the pressure plate goes down. It sends a signal flying all the way down to our storage area. So this is where the minecars are stored. Gives this guy a signal to shoot out a minecart, and it flows up there. It'll hit this signal right there, and it'll send a little guy over here, and then this will open the gate that is right here above these little torches right there, looking super fancy. And then that'll also send a signal along here all the way over across here. So that's 12 all at 4 ticks, and then 3 over here, send that signal up into here, pushes that piston, pushes this piston up, which sends your minecart on a ride of your life. So that, I'm excited. It's so far it's actually come out and how I want it, and that's rare for me when it comes to any redstone stuff. So I'm super excited about that. One thing I would like to do here is just kind of incorporate a nicer like walkway leading into there. And then of course for our workers along here, we want them to have something to stand on. We might actually do stairs along here. We'll kind of figure out exactly what I want to do. But for now, I want to make a ride console. So this is kind of where the operator of the ride stands maybe. So you could maybe have like a little, let's see, actually, let's push this up 1 block forward. There we go. So the ride operator will be right here. Nice, right there. They kind of stand here and watch the cars kind of flow through here. So they kind of have, signals and power and stuff like that. Maybe we can even stick on like a couple, little design like that. Different little settings and stuff like that. We might, fence in this entire area and push this back 1 block when we do actually get a villager. It'd be cool to kind of have a villager here acting as a ride operator. But there we go. We got that all set up. And let's jump over here real quick. There we go. And let's do 1 test. And then we'll do an official kind of watch through over here. All right. There we go. And here it comes. Gate opens. We get in the minecart and off we go on a journey. Oh, man. That's exciting. That is definitely exciting. So some of these lighting things along here are definitely going to get replaced with a proper lighting setup. But yeah, that is the setup we have, guys. I feel like finally, we have really something to be kind of proud about for all of our work we put in here and all the time and months of effort that went into this. We finally have something that's starting to look like a real roller coaster. We come over here, we close up all the gates, walk onto our little pedestal there. A minecart has been sent. And here we go. We walk out here and off we go onto our journey. And of course, in our next episodes, we are going to start to build the roller coaster that will send us off into the distance and go on quite an awesome ride. And well, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I can't thank you enough for all the support you give me through all these videos. And until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter.